the other aroused. But instead, two dudes.
Fucking.
I mean, don't give away my $1 million idea. Let's just keep that in our pockets and not explain it. We are currently streaming, so you may have just costed me $1 million. Think about that. Someone's gonna hear that and go, two grown men with chainsaws fucking.
Wait.
That would make a very good
You just said it again.
Song. I mean, yeah, but now that it's been put out there, I feel like I have to say it, and I must also say some of the lyrics. That way I have evidence, should it be stolen. Just, in case some people here are not in the loop, Two Grown Men with Chainsaws Fucking is a song about...
It's a beautiful song.
It is a beautiful song. It's about two grown men, elderly men actually. That's not really mentioned in the song, but they are elderly. Who are rivals, and they're about to have their final fight. And they're coming together in the middle of this street. And they're gonna have their last fight. One of them's gonna die today. And I, Neil Burris, am in the song. I am also walking down the street. I see this fight. I get excited because it's two very muscular old men with chainsaws about to fight each other.
Oh, I see what you mean. This kind of looks like Pikachu.
Pikachu? Yeah, I'll show them in a minute to give context. But I notice that they don't want to fight each other, so I intervene and insist that the two are in love. I then turn my head, shed a few tears, because I'm passionate about these two men. And then when I turn back, they're having very aggressive butt sex in the middle of the street. And the rest of the song... Yeah, while they're holding their chainsaws, they still have them.
They're still on.
Yeah. So the rest of the song is me celebrating these two grown men with chainsaws fucking with the rest of the song, which is like just one of the lines to give everybody a taste is I thought I'd get a battle with some fire and some blood, but instead I've learned that chainsaws are the instrument of love. Bitch, you interrupted my singing. That is rude. That is rude, Skylar.
Mom, sorry.
I mean, I am always ready to punch a llama, but that is rude. And you should feel bad. I want you to later tonight have dark thoughts about how you interrupted my singing. I don't want you to self-harm or anything, but I definitely want you to think about it. Where are you? I'm just punching the shit out of this llama. It's dead. The llama... Oh, we have a commenter. I really hope it's not... Why is there no audio? Why have you been streaming for 5 hours and there's no audio? Okay, in the stream, check the audio. That's the first step. Yep. Audio sounds fine. Hey, Aaron. Skylar, you remember Aaron from church?
Not right offhand.
He was also at Trinity.
Maybe.
You'd recognize him if you saw his face. He's in the chat.
Yeah, probably.
Aaron, if you want to ask questions, we will answer them. If not, there will probably come a point where I don't know what to talk about, and I'll start asking Skylar and myself questions. Oh, we got 2 viewers now. Are you Twitch streaming?
Almost. I'm about to start.
I'm gonna look at your butt. Aaron always said he'd beat me up. He mentioned that in the chat.
I don't know if...
There were so many people who wanted to beat me up. I'm just looking at your butt. This is my content.
Alright.
Are we on
We're
Twitch?
on the air. Yeah. I'm on Twitch.
So
Oh,
I
hello,
shouldn't
creeper.
say anything controversial, right? Like
Yeah, I
how
mean,
the
you can
Earth
guess
is
so.
flat and that the moon landing was faked.
Ah. Have
And
you seen the
that
video of Have you seen the video of
Barack Obama's a lizard man.
Buzz Aldrin? Have you seen the video of Buzz Aldrin where he punches the dude that said he faked the moon landing?
No, but I think I know what I'm gonna do after this.
It's kind of funny.
So,
He like walked up to Buzz Aldrin and he's like, why don't you swear in the Bible that you
oh,
that you
still got keep
you
inventory.
walked on the moon? Yeah, you should probably turn that off.
Oh, I still have flying on too.
You should probably turn that off too.
Nope.
The heck, you cheating?
No, I'm not cheating. You remember we agreed that we're allowed to use host privilege. There was a whole meeting.
I know. That skeleton killed me. I'm gonna go kill it.
Just for everybody who saw, this is what he meant when he was like, oh, I see how it looks like Pikachu. I made him a Stitch banner based on something on Planet Minecraft that was called Pokemon Thingy, and I made it look like Stitch. By the way, I finally made a Duck Hunt banner. It's not the best in the world. It would have looked better if I could have added the little spikies on the top too. But it's feasible. I've replaced the Smash logo, which,
yeah.
Hold on. These are my banners. Showing. Alright.
I'm gonna go see.
So Aaron has asked... Oh, we can sleep. Aaron has asked a question, which, for a little bit of background for anyone who might be watching this after the stream, Aaron is actually somebody who knows both me and Skylar. So, he has actually just asked, how have we been? That's his question.
Working.
Yeah, you do the McDonald's.
Yeah.
What do you think of your banners? You sort of cut out there. What?
I like them.
Good. I made them. Not Skylar.
Yes.
Me.
I enjoyed the Deadpool one a lot, and the Venom one. These ones are a little weird, but they fit. They work. I like them.
I mean,
they're the Umbrella logo.
I can't give you a Picasso.
Close. Yeah.
And as for me, I'm good. In the early states of starting a relationship.
Trying to pull up my dashboard.
Doing some odd jobs.
Very slowly.
Open your thing. Doing some odd jobs. Just living life. Living life.
You the fullest.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. I could definitely be doing other things. Alright. You know, usually when we start these videos, we have like a plan of what we want to do.
Yeah.
And we don't usually stick to that plan. We usually diverge. This time we've tried something else. Today, we have no plan. So hopefully we won't diverge.
Yeah.
I don't even have a sword right now. Oh, also, because I just realized this wasn't here.
I want a pickaxe so I can go to the Nether.
Oh, we can go to the Nether. But I just realized this wasn't here. Everybody, I remodeled my house. This is what I like to call the green room. This is a brown room. This is a gray room. Over here, the storage room is the white room. And in here, where Skylar is currently sleeping, but, you know, eventually he's gonna sleep at his place. What?
Yeah, I just need to finish. I need to finish my,
Yeah.
My area.
This will be the black room. But the reason I haven't started it yet is we need goddamn purpler for what I want to do with the ground. So we gotta go kill that goddamn dragon. And we're not gonna do it tonight because we're dumb.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow,
Aaron, we are on the PS4.
I was actually gonna ask you.
I mean, here's the thing. If we did it tonight, we'd probably just die a bunch. We're not very kitted out. Like, I've got 25 arrows.
I have a lot of arrows.
We recently fought the Wither, and I lost so many diamond swords and a trident. And I do have a diamond sword and a trident in my chest at the end fortress, but even then I don't know if we're ready.
What's weird is it says we're streaming on here, right? But it won't update on my phone or on my my computer, so I can't even actually tell if we're streaming.
So you can't watch the stream.
I'm trying to be able to, but it won't let me.
Yeah, Aaron, I'll add you when we get off. Aaron wants me to add him. Okay. So, we have a goal. Our first goal is we're gonna go to the Nether. Correct?
Yes, I need to go get wood. And I'm gonna go away from your house to go get wood. And I'm gonna put my my nether brick up.
Okay.
I made bricks.
You want me to fly to your house?
Nah, I'm almost there.
Okay. So since we negotiated this off screen, I think I have to clarify this. So we had to go into creative to fix an issue, which was like a glitch. We don't even fully understand the glitch now.
Oh, composter kitty.
Oh, you found your cat. Skylar has a cat, which he calls composter kitty.
It's not my cat.
It's not. Oh, I just accidentally switched myself to creative. I don't know why I did that. But I was going in to turn off. It's very late when we're doing this. I was going in to turn off classic crafting, which is what I use when I do banners.
Dude, 3 pork chops? Hell yeah.
Free?
I killed 1 pig. I got 3 pork chops from 1 pig.
I wouldn't eat that. That can't be all good meat.
Well, I mean, I haven't cooked them yet. So, no, technically it's not.
Didn't grab the sword.
I don't know why it won't pop up on my mobile dashboard.
Did I have the banner station? Oh, well, Aaron just messaged me his stuff. Aaron, that was your message. Yours. You made an unintentional cameo. Like Stan Lee in Teen Titans Go. Because that was unintentional. Skylar, you're silent. Save me. I'm in a bad joke. Save me.
I'm sorry.
That's not saving me.
I'm seeing if updating my dashboard will change this.
Actually, this may be in the lore. I set host privileges on because Kyle was really pissing me off, and I just teleported him to me after killing him. So, everybody should be aware that, like, they saw the time I enabled host privileges. So if you're up to date on the lore, you should know what's going on, audience. And by audience, I mean Aaron and myself, because I am monitoring the stream.
I don't know if I'm even streaming on my Twitch. It says I am, but it like isn't popping up on my dashboard.
I mean,
do you have my Twitch on yours?
No, I don't have a Twitch. Do you have me on YouTube?
Yes.
Oh. Well, you have a YouTube.
I got a notification right on my phone that says you're live streaming right now.
Well,
I have you on like, I got the bell. I rung your bell.
you rung my
I'm a
bell?
friend.
You're so sweet. I haven't even rung Chris's bell.
Yeah, fuck that guy, am I right?
Fuck that guy we usually hang out with and love.
Oops,
Fuck him.
sorry, YouTube.
Fuck him right in his butt.
Can't say the bad words on YouTube.
Oh yeah, so if we wanted to get monetized, we can't talk about sex, we can't show gore, and we can't swear within the first couple of minutes of the video starting. We have done all of those things except for gore. And that's...
Well,
Don't
I mean,
worry.
it'd be hard to do gore for Minecraft. Unless you maybe did the one texture pack.
We could do animal abuse.
Yeah, but that's not the same.
Yeah, you're right. You live another
I'm cooking
day.
pork chops.
You're at your house?
I already did animal abuse. Yeah, I'm cooking my pork chops, then I'm gonna go grab some more wood. Ah!
Sup?
How's it going? Pork chops look like steaks in this still.
So, for everybody who was worried that Skylar would have built his house off screen, don't worry at all. He didn't.
I didn't build much. I built a gate.
Well,
That's
you've
beautiful.
definitely started. Like, people can tell
Yeah, I
you
started my
started.
house. I started my house. It looks brilliant, I think. So far.
I mean, what I like is, this is sort of where I made a blunder, building in between a mountain and over a bunch of water. If you wanted to, you could do stuff underground.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I can't really.
Because you'll get to water.
Yeah, I mean, you can always work around water. I'm just glad that the way I did it, I was able to just make my bedroom sort of outside of the hourglass exterior. Because I still campaign that the bedroom you build is the most important room in your Minecraft house.
Yeah, it depends.
I mean, with...
Typically.
Okay, so here's why I have this opinion. When you're building your house, obviously you want to like it. But
Yeah.
it's also for everybody else to like, too. Like, you want it to look cool, so you sort of want to be showy. With the bedroom, the only one who's really going to see that constantly is you.
Yeah.
So, I feel like the only person you're trying to impress when you make your bedroom is you.
Chicken.
Oh, and let me address this right now. Even though we go into creative, and occasionally I will fly around, we have not cheated. We have not used creative to get items. We have not used creative to build. We have not cheated at all. We have played the game fair and square.
Yes. Fair and square.
And if you don't believe me, well, go suck a dick.
Go fluff yourself.
What
it's
games
YouTube,
do we
dude.
have on our PlayStations? I have an assortment of FMV games. I have Dead by Daylight, Gang Beasts, some party games.
Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright. Oh, I wasn't
You
even
have
going to
Phoenix
mention
Wright.
that. I fucking love
You
Phoenix
have
Wright.
Wright.
I do have Phoenix Wright. You're right.
I do not. I have, like, Titanfall 2. I haven't played that one in a while. Monster Hunter World. For Honor. I love that game.
You're forgetting Warframe. That's like the one you play most.
Warframe is, like, my favorite one. One of my favorite games. It's free, so, I mean, why wouldn't you get it? And again, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But I think if you take some time to get into it, I think you might give it a chance.
Is that a jab at me, Skylar? Is that a jab at me?
Yeah, that's a jab at you, Neil. I want you to frickin' play the game with me. I love that game.
I told you, if Gwen tells me to do it, I'll do it. Because, you know, She's the girlfriend.
Is she actually your girlfriend now?
Maybe.
No, I'm just saying that.
I don't want cooties, man.
Where is that spider at? I hear a spider, but I don't see it. Are you attacking it?
No, I'm in my house. Where the fuck are you?
Still at my house, getting wood.
Dead by Daylight I like. We will have to play together sometime. Yeah, Aaron, we played Dead by Daylight is one of...
I played it before he did.
I mean, I think that...
Before it was free. That's pretty much when everybody else started playing.
I mean, there were pop singers before Michael Jackson, but he's the king, baby.
No. I love Michael Jackson.
God, I miss Michael Jackson.
Mars now too, so he's pretty similar.
Like I've just, for the longest time, I had stopped listening to Michael Jackson music, and then while at FYE, Billie Jean comes on, and I just started dancing in the goddamn mall. Like, my God. Yeah, well, I was gonna say store. But then I was like, well, technically I was in the mall. I was in a store in the mall.
Come on.
You coming to this portal or what?
Give me a second, I'm being attacked.
Ow, bitch. Ow. You're welcome,
well,
asshole.
I was attacking and you teleported me.
You're welcome.
There's a creeper at my gate. I hope it despawns.
It will. You're far away from it. You're full of arrows.
The what?
You're full of arrows.
Yeah,
you're like a
pinprick.
I'm gonna look at your butt again. But yeah, Aaron, we've talked about streaming Dead by Daylight tons of times.
Yeah, I kind of actually want to do that. If
we just never have.
Figure out what's going on with my thing, I might do that later if you're up for it.
Tonight?
Maybe. I don't know if you don't want to play this for the whole time.
Okay, I don't want to sound whipped, but it honestly depends on what Gwen wants me to do. Because sometimes I like to call her in the mornings before she heads off to school.
I need to make some pickaxes. And
if she's like, hey, do you want to come down to the bus stop and hang out? Because she gets there like super fucking early. I might do that. And if I do that, I will probably be awake for the rest of the day, so then maybe. But if I don't do that, I don't know, man. I am a sleepy boy now. And I am pushing myself through a stream.
Then again, I had espresso today, so...
Also, I feel like my dialogue wouldn't be very good during Dead by Daylight. Because it would...
Yeah, it's a pretty well, you get scared. And you're pretty funny when you're scared.
Aaron, I do not think that is how you have a committed relationship in my book. Like, if that's what you want your relationship to be and your girlfriend is fine with that, I respect it. However, that is not the relationship I whipped. We are partners. We've literally been dating for like maybe 3 weeks, and I'm like, we are committed partners.
Not going this way. There's gas that way. Don't go down, there's gas.
Oh, I know you were kidding, Aaron. I was also, like, kidding.
Like kidding. He wasn't necessarily kidding, he was like kidding.
Listen, you know I have shaggy-isms. I say like when I'm scared. I say zoinks. Are you in the nether? Did you fucking go without me?
Maybe.
Where the fuck are you? Did you?
I said go... yes. I said don't go down. It leads to a ghast.
That doesn't... Saying don't go down could mean lots of things. Maybe you were talking about Georgia.
Georgia. Ah, there's guest.
So what's our mission here again?
Netherrack. I need more bricks.
Ow. Cool. So entertaining.
Ooh. Hey.
You know what? Fuck it.
What?
No, screw you. You're doing not cool stuff, Skylar. I'm gonna go do something cool.
You die?
No, I'm not gonna die.
You're probably gonna die.
5 minutes later, Kneale was fireballed by a guest.
Nah, he's probably gonna die by blazes.
I don't want to die.
I know where you're going.
I don't know if I'm going to the fortress. Well, here's the thing. I need quartz. And even though I see some quartz around here, I'm going to try to find...
I found some. Like a quarry. A quartz quarry.
Hey, Calum's in the chat. A beautiful partnership. Calum, are you talking about earlier when I was talking about a relationship, or are you referring to yourself as the Scooby to my Shaggy? It's
it's one of those.
But so you know how I found that area that was like full of soul sand, and then I mined the shit out of it?
Mm-hmm.
And created that big ass cavern? I want that with quartz.
That would be nice.
I mean, in all hindsight, it may have been a bad idea, but I don't know, maybe we should have spawned the wither here, because it would have mined quartz for us.
That's true. However, it would also have led us straight into ghasts.
And lava.
And fireballs from ghasts, and lava, and all of the nether stuff is not going to be a fun time.
I remember when you, me, and I think it was Gwen. It may have been someone else, but I think no, it had to be Gwen. You, me, and Gwen were playing together, and Gwen was super insistent that skeletons were the worst mob in the game. I was super insistent it was creepers, and then you just mic dropped and went, "It's gas, guys."
Yeah, gas suck.
I mean, I fucking hate creepers too, but gas have that projectile and can fly. No, you can't really deal with creepers. They come out of nowhere, but they suck less than gas, because gas are like the evolved form of creepers, which fucking suck worse because they're more powerful.
And they can fly.
And they have laser beams and cup holders.
And Lamborghinis.
And bitches.
Yeah. They get the poontang.
The gig at the
They slay
poontang?
the beaver.
They do the sex. You know, not even kidding. Next time I get intimate with a lady, I'm just gonna go, "Hello, pretty girl, do you want to do the sex?" Or pretty woman, because she is a woman.
I have no idea how far I've gone. I am just digging in this. I'm just digging a 2x2 wide, 2x2 wide, like just a tunnel, basically. And I have gone for a very long time.
Get with the times, Calum. We already fought the wither off screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did
figure
that.
Something out that you didn't even know.
Yeah, we did that without you guys watching, because we're
Sorry about the
lame.
train.
Yeah, fuck.
My house.
Fucking
My
love
house
that.
has trains.
That train is the whole reason why people watch us. They just sit here like, "Oh, is the train gonna pull up? Is the goddamn train gonna pull up?" Oh, they love to make fun of that train. Anyways, I did kind of find what I was looking for with quartz. I mean, I definitely didn't find it to the extreme that I found it with the soul sand. But I found a bunch of it. And there's soul sand around here, too. Yeah, the nether is hell. Calum, if you have any questions you would like to ask at all. And, Skylar?
I think it's funny.
Before we do anything else, we have to congratulate Calum on getting 200 subscribers.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's way more than I have.
He's doing a video, and maybe a certain somebody makes some cameos in that video.
Oh, I think you told me about that.
So, just to update you, Calum, I sort of did the rounds and asked everybody I stream with if they had questions, and I haven't gotten any. Except for my own. I submitted 2. One by me and one by a character I play. And they're audio cameos, so that'll be cool to see.
Audio.
Well, Calum can draw, so if he really wanted a visual to it, he could draw me or the fictional character I play. Or if he wanted, he could just put a picture of me up.
Yeah.
There are ways. So it could also be a physical cameo. Only with picture.
Physical, but...
So a photographical cameo. I don't know. The picture is really there. Yeah, pseudo-physical cameo. That's what it'll be. I want that in the goddamn credits of your video, Calum. You put, and featuring a pseudo physical cameo by. It was just a train. We don't know what train it was. It was a train.
CLX, whatever, however you say that company's name.
Yeah, Calum, we fought the Wither off screen. We did.
Indeed, we did.
We're gonna fight the Ender Dragon on stream, though. We've decided that's gonna happen.
Jeez, this is a long tunnel.
I don't even know what you're doing. This has been lamefully uneventful. I'm just mining quartz.
And I was mining netherrack, and I broke all my pickaxes.
You know, Minecraft has always been very soothing for me. Like, not even kidding, I am like fully, like, there are 2 times where I find myself fully at peace. And it's when talking to friends and playing Minecraft, or talking to people I care about, and looking at the stars. Those are the 2 times I am fully at peace. Neil, have you watched Sword Art Online or Black Clover?
I love that show.
I have not seen Black Clover. Black Clover? Okay, I thought he meant like Black Butler or some shit. I have seen Sword Art Online. I'm sort of on a hiatus. I watched both seasons. I haven't seen the movie.
There's a 3rd season.
Oh, there's a 3rd season too?
It's an alternative story. It's to a different. It's like a different character. It's based on GGO.
Oh, Gringale?
Yeah. It's really good. It's funny.
Well, I have not seen that.
The main character of that one is this really tiny. It's like a really tiny little girl. Well, her character's a little girl, and she wears all pink, has bunny ears.
I think I've seen a statue of her at GameStop. Which, by the way, get this bullshit. So I was at GameStop the other day, and they had some My Hero Academia statues.
You still have any blocks of coal?
I have 3, but they had some My Hero Academia statues. They had Bakugo, and Bakugo was like $34. You know, pretty fair price.
Oh yeah.
They had Deku, and Deku, also a pretty fair price. He was $30. But then they had that one guy, whose name I can't remember because it's Japanese and hard to say. But his power is he can, like, harden his skin like rock. And no, I'm not talking about Tetsu. I'm talking about...
the other guy.
Yeah, the other guy, who's friends with Bakugo. And his statue was $15! What the fuck?
It's because he's not a main character.
He's not a main character, but he's important. His statue was just as high quality as the other two. I don't understand why he was so much lower. And these were brand new statues. In fact, that guy's was the newest one to come out. So he probably should have been more.
Nah. What is his name?
I don't know, and maybe that's the root of this problem, but
I don't remember his
he
name.
should have been equal priced to at least Deku. Because
It's
Deku's...
really weird in this mesa on how it rains.
Are you not in the Nether anymore?
I had to go back to try to find where to go get more stuff for my what the heck? I had to go get more pickaxes.
So fun fact, it doesn't let you teleport to people if you're in the Nether and I'm not. Or alternatively, if you're in the main
did
world.
you throw a trident?
I didn't, no.
I guess a drowned must have came up and attacked or something, because there's just a trident stuck in the sand.
Alright, I haven't been looking at the chat, and I'm safe, so let's give a look.
Can you? Nope.
For those of you who don't know, the evil businessman works for Hollywood, resembles Kneale, and wears glasses and a blue Hawaiian shirt. Yes, the evil businessman is...
I just buried the trident.
Good job.
It's just a stick.
It'll never hurt you again.
It's just a stick out of the ground now.
For those of you who are not up to date with my Stardust, the evil businessman is a character who I play. He resembles me, actually. I don't know who he is. I've never actually met him. But his whole thing is, have you seen a movie recently that made you feel uncomfortable or hurt your childhood in some way? He helped make that. He probably wrote the script. He hates all movies except for The Grinch. He only likes The Grinch.
Is he the one who made the new Power Rangers movie?
He was, yes.
Ah. I haven't even seen the new Power Rangers movie yet.
I have. I quite liked it.
You liked it?
Yeah, in sort of a what the fuck, why is this a thing sort of way.
Is it still just as Japanese?
Okay, so for...
I love how Japanese...
No.
Is it too American for... It's like, is it almost
it's
like...
very white. And that's weird to say because it's got a very diverse cast. But you can sort of tell it was written... But maybe it wasn't written by white people. Maybe I'm just tired and rambling. But it sort of feels white to me. Ah!
Did you just lose all your stuff?
Well, no, because I wasn't that far from the staircase, but I was mostly angry. You left my door, bitch! I was mostly angry because I said, oh, nothing's gonna happen to me, and then I actually did get fireballed by a ghast.
What was it, like 10, 15 minutes later?
Well, I said 5 minutes later, so clearly I lasted longer, but I underestimated myself. Okay, so just to finish my thoughts up on the new Power Rangers. I liked it. I didn't think it was a bad movie. However, as a fan of Power Rangers, there wasn't enough Power Rangers stuff in it. It didn't feel like Power Rangers. If they would have just changed up the suits and changed some names around, could have been a completely different thing. Also, they fucking ruined Goldar. He's supposed to be a monkey man.
Is he just like a giant night guy now?
He's not even a night guy. He's just a giant gold monster that doesn't talk.
That's lame.
So that was the one that broke Sebastian's back. I remember we were sitting together, and I was telling him all this weird shit. I was showing him pictures of Alpha, and he just didn't care. Because it's like a child's cartoon. We watched it as kids, and he's like, you just need to get over it. And I was like, oh, I guess you're right. I mean, who really cares about what they did to Goldar? And then just very casually, he was like, well, what'd they do to Goldar? And I was like, oh, they turned him into like a giant gold creature that has nothing to do with what he used to be. And just very angrily, he went, what? What do you mean? And I was like, they changed him, and he was like, yeah, but what do you mean? They just fucking ruined the character? And he just gets progressively madder and madder, and he's like, show me the goddamn trailer. And I did, and he did not like it.
What's worse is I don't even remember the trailer. It's been that, like, it was that, like, uninteresting to me. I don't even remember the trailer. Hardly.
Hello.
Like, all I remember, it was dark and it looked like kind of like a Godzilla movie.
I have
was like,
very
like the American Godzilla movies. Like I'm like, huh?
I have very distinct memories of seeing the first trailer they released in the theater with Chris, and I love this so much because the entire time Chris is like, are they doing a Breakfast Club remake? And then he's like, oh, well, okay, it's not Breakfast Club. And he can tell at this point that I'm, like, sighing and have a very visible reaction to it. And he's like, oh, so it's something you like. And he's like, oh, I don't know. And he was, like, thinking it was, like, Degrassi. And he was just, like, throwing out all these guesses. And then the logo comes up for Power Rangers before even, like, the goddamn, like, suits come up. And he was just like, wait, what? And he was confused more than anything. I can't find my stuff.
As you should be.
I mean, my final thoughts on it was, I don't care. God damn it. I think I did lose everything.
Composter. Good thing they can't kill cats that are in a composter with them.
Aaron is going to bed, but
good night, Aaron.
We have been joined by someone new to the stream who I've never met before. His name is Real Pugs.
Welcome, Real Pugs.
Not that fake-ass motherfucking Pugs. This is the real Pugs.
He leaves instantly.
We currently have only one viewer, and that has to be me, because I'm monitoring the stream.
It has to be gender neutral until we know for sure.
We don't know shit.
Yeah, nope.
We don't know your story.
Oh.
But yeah, so Evil Businessman, just, if you had a movie that affected you negatively, chances are, one way or another, he was involved. I think the big one is I credit him for Avatar: The Last Airbender. Just all of it.
It was a terrible movie.
Yeah. I mean,
I saw somewhere that they were going to try to make a
Netflix remake.
I was like, why?
Well, here's the thing, and this is why I'm in support of it. You can't get any lower. If you were
they don't
trying,
even move one small rock; they just move a pebble.
Skylar, don't then say how they could get worse. Hollywood will hear you.
Is that a creeper? That's a creeper. Hey,
Also,
creeper.
he doesn't even fucking call Momo Momo. Like, the shit. Why'd you even put Momo in the movie? He doesn't do anything. In the show, he was constantly active. He was grabbing things. He was, like, Aang's emotional support. Momo was the true hero.
And Momo stole his toys while he was playing. Like,
yeah.
his old toys. Momo stole his old toys.
And then he returned them.
Yeah, Momo was cool.
Along with some potatoes for Sokka.
Yeah, Momo was awesome. Just had this conversation about how awesome Momo was. This is the third creeper I found in, like, literally a minute.
Skylar, we've had very vivid discussions about, holy shit! There are 3 ghasts, like, right next to each other. I just want to get back to that
5
area
creepers.
where I found all the quartz.
I appreciate you trying to light the way, but I mean, there's still mobs that spawn there.
I mean, yeah, I'm not a miracle worker, Sky. I can place... Oh, Jesus, what's happening? Ah.
I would have just used a bunch of torches and then later on switched to lanterns, because lanterns do look better.
You know what? I have a new task. Something rarer than quartz.
Oh, glowstone?
No, even rarer. People who are new to the stream are probably not going to be aware of this, but Skylar here has been studying redstone. And for something he wants to do, he needs slime. And goddamn, it's hard to find slime. But when we fought the Wither,
careful, there are, I mean, it is coming day, so it won't be as bad. But there's a couple spiders by that hole you made.
I think I found some of my stuff. Meaning I had to die around here. Right?
Most likely.
I don't see my stuff. But, yeah, we gotta go... Yeah, there's another thing. Did I just mine some quartz and leave it? That's so not me. Chris isn't here, Calum.
Christopher. I love Christopher.
He said, "Hi, Chris, do you have a question for me?" Chris isn't here. And Calum, we're the ones streaming. Why would we ask you goddamn questions? Chris is not in the chat, I checked. He is probably a sleepy poo.
I have a lot of gunpowder. I've killed a lot of creepers. That's okay, because I'm the creeper slayer. Makes sense.
I want to get back to the overworld. There we go.
You tried to swim in lava.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. The real pug blues. Go home, Calum, you're drunk. I don't know what the... But... we cracked the code.
I don't even... I barely know this guy. I mean...
It's in my show.
Like a cool guy.
It's in my show.
No, I've only watched it once. I feel bad about it because I watched like the first episode and that's it.
But celebrity voice actor Jon Bailey is in it.
Yeah.
How can you only watch one? So I gotta be honest, there are episodes of the show I haven't seen. There are episodes I'm not in.
I can't even see.
And I won't say which ones because I don't want to hurt feelings. But so instead, I'll just hurt everybody's feelings.
Sounds like that sounds nice.
I mean, think about it this way: if everybody is suffering together, at least you're not suffering alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuts.
It's a little lesson. A little lesson for your pocket. Did you go back in the goddamn nether?
Yeah, I wasn't done. I was getting more pickaxes.
Come with me to the Wither Cave. We're gonna go hunt slimes. You mouthy little boy.
Whenever I'm done here,
I'm gonna get all the slime, and I'm gonna make trampolines, and you won't get the trampolines.
I have other things I can use slime for.
Yeah? Well, guess what? All of them will be trampolines, because I will get all the slime. Oh, fuck, I forgot to grab berries.
Smart.
Yeah! Calum, go home, you're drunk. You just said in the chat, discussions about holy shit. What do you mean?
Shit from angels.
Yeah, that would be holy shit, or alternatively, a shit full of holes. But...
Or also could be stuff that happens to be owned by someone that happens to be holy.
Yeah, like a holy person's shite of which they own. There's so much snow in this area, this dog is buried. Like, it is really fucking funny on my screen. He is just fucking... Oh my god, he's looking at me. Jesus. Where the fuck's the cave?
Take me home.
I don't have... Well, I do have one bone. You know what? Fine, Snow Dog. If you take this one bone... I can't even feed it to him. He's so deep in the shit.
Dude, this is a cool cave. Found another cave and it's really cool.
Yeah, no, I actually tamed him. He's my dog now.
One of how many now?
Yeah, like 2. I shall name you Drift. Drift. Because I found you in a snowdrift.
This is a pretty rad nether cave. There's like no way a gas can get me in here.
Where the fuck is the Wither Cave? Oh, there it is. No, not the Nether Cave, the Wither Cave we built. I'm looking for that, so I can go get all the slimes.
I've noticed.
Found one already.
The mine doesn't have as many slimes.
Well, I've already found a slime, so I'm gonna have to say that's inaccurate. And I got 2 slime balls.
No, the mine itself, like the mine that's down there.
Yeah.
It doesn't have as many.
Creeper, creeper, creeper! The dog almost died.
Drift, no!
His name is Drifter.
Drift. I just met you.
We've been friends for like 2 minutes.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
never forget you, Drifter. No, Chris isn't here. That's Skylar, Calum. Jesus. You thought you were Chris.
I'm not Chris.
Have you not noticed, Calum, that the person I'm talking to seems to be having fun? It's obviously not Chris.
That's a sad statement.
I mean, it's not sad when you understand the context. Because Chris just for whatever the reason, whenever we talk, even though me and Chris are very good friends, whenever we talk, he just talks in this tone that insinuates that he is tired of my bullshit. You can notice whenever he talks to him, it just sounds like he is tired of my bullshit. And a lot of times, we haven't... Oh, need to plug in my phone. We haven't been talking long enough for him to be sick of me. So unless he's just sick of me at all times... Calum, I have seen the Batman episode. Nice try, buddy. There are other episodes I wasn't in.
What happened?
Oh, they did an episode of the podcast without me. It was the Batman episode. Where it's actually revealed Jon's brother helped write, or at least inspired something, for a Batman animated series episode. Like, Jon talks about that story.
I found an area where ghasts might spawn.
There's also a debate about most sympathetic Batman villain. Which I wish I would have been there for. Because I am a firm believer that the most sympathetic one is the Mad Hatter. I mean, maybe not in the Gotham version, where he is in love and bangs his sister with mind control.
That's a little creepy.
I mean, it is the Mad Hatter. He's always supposed to be creepy.
And mad.
Yeah.
And a hatter.
He's still not the scariest character on the show, though. That goes to Professor Pig in his first live-action debut. Creepy. Professor Pig gives me, like... I haven't had nightmares about him, but God, if I did, they would be the scary shit.
Has Man-Bat made an appearance in that show? I've only watched like a few episodes.
Kind of. It's a very different version of Man-Bat, which is like a man who's like a vampire.
Ah, that's stupid.
I mean, yeah, kind of. They were going to properly do the Man-Bat, but then they had to shorten things down. Something that annoys me about Gotham is they will do really good versions of the characters. Like, I mean, definitive versions of the characters. Just great characters.
Come on.
And then they'll kill them off. And it really pisses me off, because Batman isn't in the show yet. These are Batman villains. Skylar, do you have a question for Calum? Oh, he means like a question for his 200 episode. Probably not, Calum. He doesn't really know you.
No, not really.
Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
I would, had I
known you.
Yeah. So, no, I don't have a question.
I really thought you were gonna like say, so, my question is, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. Who are you? Tell me about yourself. Give me your lifelong
sit
life
down.
story.
Sit down. You know what I always do when people are like, I want questions, but I have no idea what to tell them? I always say, my question is, if you had one question you wanted to ask yourself, what would that question be, and what is your answer to it?
What am I doing right now? Talking to myself.
I don't know why, but I really thought you were gonna say touching the butt.
I'm not that perverted, you. What's with you?
I am perverted. Actually, So remember how in our group chat... Let's talk about this now. Remember how in our group chat...
for you to just decide the topic without me.
Everybody was, like, talking about whether they were boobs or butt guys. And I was of the opinion that I am a boob guy, but, like, everybody else was a butt guy.
I like both.
I may be in... I may be in the process of converting. I kind of like butts now. I'm getting into it.
Interesting.
I mean,
join us in our butt crusade. Butt crusades.
Don't call it that. Our butt crusade. It sounds like we're pirates.
Yeah.
On the seven seas. Plundering and pillaging. The butt.
For that booty.
Swiggity swooty, coming for the booty.
Get
but
it? Swiggity swooty, coming for the booty. We're pirates.
Yeah, I know, Skylar. I get the bad pun. But, just some context, I was hanging out with my lady friend, and, you know, we were just hanging out.
You were like, wow,
well, we were, like, cuddling, and I have this tendency, when I cuddle, to sort of, like, I wouldn't call it caress my hands against people, and, like, sort of, like... Okay, that sounded bad. That sounded way worse than caressing. Essentially, I will just take my hands and I will, like, sort of skitter the tips of my fingertips along people's legs and stuff. I'm just trying to power through this. I will, like, essentially, like, rub people's legs and I will rub their backs and their arms and shit like that and their hands. I will just sort of... Yeah. More than one.
He's not specifying who.
Well, this has happened in the past with non-girlfriends. It's just anybody who I am close with and says, hey, you want to do that one weird thing where you just sort of move them across people's arms and legs? And I was like, okay. Not even kidding, I have done that for Sebastian before. And he has asked me to do that. I don't know if he'd own up to it if I asked him to tell you, but I have done that.
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah, Sebastian will just be like, oh yeah, you mean that time you rubbed your hands against me?
Yeah, I remember that.
You gently caressed my lower leg? Yeah, of course. That was hot.
Never again.
It's me, your cousin, Sebastian.
Yes.
But, no, he does not sound like Chris, Calum. He does not sound like Chris. So, anyways, we were just sort of, like, cuddling and stuff, and I was doing my weird hand thing. And, you know, we are together. So I'm just, like, rubbing her back, and slowly I make my way to the butt, and I briefly became obsessed with the butt, and started, like, okay, this is a weird talk, and I don't know if I want to have it now, but since I've already started, I can't stop. Okay, there wasn't any weird sexual stuff, it was just, I was rubbing her butt. And, you know,
go on.
Yeah, there was nothing weird about it. It was just like, I mean, she knew my opinions on the debate of whether I was a boob or butt guy, and she was like, do you think you might be in the closet about your love for butts? And I was like, no, this has never happened to me before.
You might be in the closet? Just stops the question there.
You think you might be gay? You think you might like men? Oh no, what did I do so wrong during this date to make you think that? The point of the conversation is, I touched a female's butt.
You touched it behind.
I touched a tushy. It happened. Let's all be proud of it. Together.
Together, let's be proud.
If we all just come together and put
like
our
one of us
hands
has
on
been in
people's
this area
butts,
before.
together we can change the world. One butt can change a life. This creeper is gonna blew up. It blew up.
Whoa. That's a weird area for soul sand.
What
Yeah,
did
that's battle.
Calum?
That's battle there.
Calum called me a pervert.
Why is there gravel down here?
I'm not a pervert. It was my girlfriend. We were cuddling. And she asked me to do my weird hand thing.
Yeah.
Which needs a better name. A Kneale-sage. We'll call it a Kneale-sage. Because it is kind of like a massage. I'm just, you know, I'm just sort of like rubbing my fingertips across people. You know, just, there's no good way to phrase this, but I promise it's romantic. It's not weird. It's not like, I want to touch your butt. It's romantic.
I don't know if romantic's a good word for that.
It was romantic. You weren't there.
No, it wasn't.
We were just cuddling, there was some making out, and it was just like, you know, just love hand movements.
Love hand movements.
Love sort of... I swear to God, when I'm more awake, I will... First of all, I'll probably regret telling this story at all. Second of all, I'll probably get beaten by my girlfriend. Third of all... You know what? I'll just... If she asks, I'll say, yes, I talked about your butt during my live stream. But if she doesn't, I'll be like... What are you talking about?
She watches the video and she's like,
That
yeah,
son of a
we
bitch
must
is...
talk.
Son of a bitch is talking about our romance life.
Wow. I found my way to the underside of the Nether Fortress.
Well, Calum, he knows who you are. Calum was suggesting you could ask who he is. Calum, you know, he knows who you are. You are my friend, who I do a show with.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So, have you seen the DLC announcement for Mortal Kombat?
I haven't.
Okay, so the first one was Shang Tsung, who is already out. The second one was Nightwolf.
I'm level 28. Holy crap.
Oh, I was level like 40 the other day. It's really easy with everything we've been doing to get levels up high.
Yeah.
If we get more in, I mean, I already have one Witherhead still. You know what, Skylar? Let's talk about something. Let's just get off the conversation of butts. Let's just talk about something
off the
fresh.
conversation of butts and you just brought it back up.
I know, but I'm bringing it up so we can move on fully. Like, you know, let's start a proper transition and get to something new. Skylar, you know that song makes me think of butts. How dare you? I swear to God, I'm gonna like run for president or something, and then it's gonna be like, so, you do a weird hand thing on your girlfriend's behind, and you think you're fit to run a nation. And I just gotta be there like, Okay, let me verify. The weird hand thing that I do is I just sort of rub my hands against people. There's no good way to phrase it, but that's all it is. I do believe that I will be a better president than Donald Trump.
I don't think.
Calum got his question, and now he's leaving. He's leaving.
That's alright.
We will proceed.
I didn't need him anyway.
No,
just kidding. You're awesome, bud. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by.
We're gonna have a floating nether fortress. That's cool.
What if, like, I ended... Okay, last thing I'll say about the butt thing. What if I ended up... What if I ended up marrying this girl? We had grandchildren. And as a very old man, I was like...
Tell that story about the butts.
No, I mean, no, it's not going to be a story. But just imagine I, like, have grandchildren, and I'm like, well, when I was young...
That's a scary thought.
Me with grandchildren? Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. But first, I was like, when I was young, me and my friend Skylar, who is dead now, long dead, used to play Minecraft together. Let me show you the video. They watch it and it's like, so I was hanging out with my girlfriend and I was just rubbing on her butt.
They're like, what's Minecraft?
No, I'll still be around. I'll be like, oh, it's that thing you do in real life now because the future.
Don't play video games anymore and actually go outside.
We are the video game, Dad. And what the fuck do you mean that's a scary thought? Are you scared of me reproducing?
It was a joke, Neil.
No, I want clarification. Are you going to be mean to my daughter whose name will be Carbuncle?
Josephina?
No, Carbuncle.
Carbuncle? Yeah, no. I mean, maybe.
Carbuncle Sue Burris.
Sue?
I mean, that's my mom's middle name.
Why do cats do that?
Why do cats do what?
Lay on keyboards.
They're comfy.
I mean, I guess they do, like, press down. I guess that is probably kind of satisfying.
Also, they probably, like, move around to your body, sort of like a memory foam mattress. But not like,
cat's being all
like a hard memory foam mattress.
Hey, I'm out of the nether.
Okay, I have one more thing to say about the butt thing. So, I have videos that have been animated. What if someone animates it, and whenever it's like, I do my weird hand thing, and whenever it's the weird hand thing, it just shows me, like, dead fishing, like, some girl's back with my hand. Just, like, waving my hands around.
I need to get Flash. I can animate it. Know how to use Flash.
I mean, I don't think Gwen would watch, but I do think if she saw it on an animation, she'd watch it. So don't. I mean, if she asks about it, I'll straight up be like, yeah, I talked about this.
Yes,
I mean,
I conversated about that. What? You're pressing buttons on my keyboard.
Sorry.
E.T. Here, I'm gonna do this so you don't do that.
God, I have done nothing this entire game. What have you done?
I got a bunch of netherrack and quartz.
Well, didn't we already get enough bricks?
No.
Oh. Okay. You even shook your head no. That's serious.
Yeah. I'm gonna need a lot more than what I thought I did. I'm gonna check out some things, actually. Because I know some of the redstone stuff takes quartz, but I don't know what, or maybe it wasn't just quartz. Oh yeah, comparators. That's what it is. I need to learn more about comparators, actually.
I mean, if we could get...
sensors.
If we could get another wither...
And observers. Observers look cool in this texture pack.
Don't they just look like faces?
With arrows on the top.
Where the fuck are observers?
Because they're supposed to have arrows. Why don't you check the
they look
mechanisms?
okay. I'm looking at it, you shithead!
Well, look, normally they just look like freaking blocks.
They usually look like faces, if I recall.
They look like blocks with arrows on them.
Well, they're observers, so usually they look like faces. Like little stone faces.
You got any, how much coal you got?
I mean, I got a bit.
No, I'll just take it back to my place. I got a furnace.
I mean, I got 12 in here. Okay. So we've talked about a lot of things tonight.
Indeed.
Yeah, we talked about yeah,
everything.
The only one I can actually remember is the butts. And I think that's because it just happened. But yeah, we've talked about things.
I don't know what that... Oh.
But we haven't talked about the most important things. What the fuck have we talked about besides the butts? Just real fast, because I feel so weird that I can't remember anything but the butt conversation.
Now I'm blinking.
Yeah, see? I don't even think it's like, oh, all Neil can remember is the butts because he's a perv. No, I think it's legitimately because that's the one that just happened.
Hey, wanna come sleep?
No.
If we can.
No.
There's a little, I think you, that's weird looking.
What?
That's weird looking.
That was weird.
There's a little gap there.
Yeah, it does that. Don't mock my gap.
It's weird. Yeah,
so bad.
That sounds bad. Oh, there's monsters. Where's a monster? I hear a gurgling.
Just in case this stuff wasn't here last time, this is my ghost face poster. I mean banner. This is my Hawkeye banner. This is my Squidward banner. This is my Luigi banner. This is my Duck Hunt banner. Which is terrifying.
Is there a possibility
that
there are monsters in the wall, like in the mountain? Or under the mountain?
I mean, I was able to sleep in the bed, so no.
Okay, I'm fine now. Good.
But to finish my
cat's doing the
thought,
thing where it just rolls around a lot.
Quinn's cat was doing that earlier. We haven't talked about some of our D&D characters and D&D experiences. And since we
Which
are...
one you want to know about?
Well, you know, we got to start from the beginning, so let's just talk about
literally everything off the table.
Okay. why don't you talk about Doubt Radar?
I freaking love that character. Well, Doubt Radar, he's one of my characters. He's a sight to behold. He is a polar bear.
In space.
In space. An anthropomorphic polar bear in space. And he's like the he's the ship captain. He has the ship that everybody flies in. He's it's called the Cobalt Ice Cap.
You came up with that.
And I did, and I still love the name. I still need to design the ship actually, but he wears a dwarven helmet that came from the Future Dwarf. And the Future Dwarf is the space equivalent to Santa Claus.
Yeah, so...
And nobody believes he's real except for Doubt.
Yeah, so I am the DM. I can talk a little bit more about this.
And Doubt has like an arm
Wait a minute.
thing called the Hat.
Doubt
and
has
can, like,
met the Future Dwarf?
Yeah, it was a once in a fleeting moment.
A moment.
Yeah, it was like...
Like a romantic moment?
Now that you're saying it, it'd be very funny, but...
Where a polar bear and a dwarf find love?
No, it wasn't a romantic moment. It was just like...
Are you sure?
It was like one of those times whenever he would... It was like one of those times when you wake up and like you go downstairs and you find Santa Claus just like awkwardly like standing over the fireplace, like standing at the edge of the fireplace.
Yes, like I have so many times.
Yeah.
Just I can't remember the last time. Actually, I can. I remember it perfectly. The last time I went downstairs and there was old Saint Nicholas. It wasn't even Christmas time. It was fucking Halloween. And there he was, spying on me again.
How dare he?
I mean, he's always trying to get my Cookie Crisps.
No, not the Cookie Crisps.
I don't even fucking know why they haven't done that commercial. It's goddamn Cookie Crisp. Santa's whole thing is milk and cookies. Wouldn't he be super gay for, like, the cereal that is basically just milk and cookies?
Actually, in different parts of the world, it's not milk and cookies. I think in, like, Britain, it's something different, but I don't remember what it was.
What I was raised on is it's milk and cookies for Santa and an apple for the reindeer. That's what it's always been.
Or carrots. Carrots is sometimes what I do for the what we do for the reindeer.
I mean, I like carrots better than apples, so I probably would do that too. Where the fuck are you?
My house.
I'm inside you. I'm doing my weird hand thing on your butt.
No! Jumps in the fire.
I choose death. Yeah, so that's Doubt. He also has a spear, which is like a future space spear.
Yeah. He's got a little drone guy he can use with his little arm terminal thingy.
You know what? I have a D&D character that you don't know about.
We need to revamp that D&D. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Well, I've been in talks with a DM I'm friends with about doing a space D&D where he DMs, and I'm sure Doubt could be in that. Like, I created a whole race of alien people called the Fuse Waxians, which are basically just candle people. And they reproduce really weird, like, there's a whole other video about it that could be found online. And then there's a very, like, dirty conversation where we talk about their genitalia. Also in a video. But, no, the character I'm gonna talk about is, my newest D&D character I've ever created. and that is Zelina Zhao. And
I think I've heard of her.
you may have. She is a gnome rogue. And in her first ever mission, it was pretty simple. We were just supposed to avoid these drow. And we were also hired. We were in a drow city, and these drows really fucking hated outsiders. So our goal was, okay, we'll get out by essentially carrying some merchandise that these passing through people the drow don't really hate will hire us to help them with. So we were doing that, but also we were trying to rob these people blind. And I was the rogue, so I got in one of the caravans, and I started rooting around, and I was like, oh, hey, could I find a scarf? And I wasn't, like, trying to find it for any particular reason. I just wanted a scarf, because I like scarves. And I roll, and I get this scarf. And it's a green scarf. And I'm like, oh, well, this is my first D&D character that doesn't really wear a lot of green, so I guess I could have this little reference to the color green. I put it on. I walk outside. Someone casts Detect Magic on me. And right after they do, I begin glowing green. My character's skin turns green and glows, and whenever I touch another living creature, they attracted to me. A little gnome girl. But the problem is, I glowed in the dark, and I am a rogue. I'll repeat that. I am a thief who glows in the dark. And my highest stat is stealth. So now, every time I roll my stealth, I have disadvantage. But every time I touch somebody, I can charm them. And I'm holding on to Zelina Zhao. She's a character I'm gonna push into other things. Because I like how terrible that is.
What other one should I say? Should I do one of my actual D&D characters? Yeah, I'll do one of those. So one of my D&D characters is his name is Cade Feldrin. He is a prince. Our world in this one was made for the campaign, because Chris made the campaign actually, and he made it, like he created the world and everything, and he's the Prince of Aelith, which is one of the kingdoms, and he's a dragoon. So he can jump really high, like extremely high. It's ridiculous. Like his base jump at the very beginning of the game was like 72 feet in the air.
Wait a minute. Okay, me and Skylar are actually playing this game together. I was a Tinkerer class. My name was Grayson Fiddles, and I was a Kawashtar. Does that mean that time when we were trying to get that weapon, you could have just jumped up there and grabbed it?
That's what I did.
Did you, though? Because we broke it somehow.
I fell several times. I tried to pull it out of the ceiling and it broke.
And I tried to use a grappling hook.
Apparently. We are going to restart that game, apparently.
Did Chris say that?
Yeah. I think he said we're going to redo it.
Well, I'm so happy he invited me.
Change a few things.
Really happy.
He said he has to change a few things because people have left and stuff.
Well, what I thought he said was he was going to run the game for other people. Like,
He's
not
gonna
us.
rewrite like the story. Yeah.
Well, that means we're not redoing it, buddy.
I don't know. I'm still gonna play Cade because I love Cade. He's awesome. He's an Aussimar, so he's part angel, and he's got an angel a companion who is my fiance. She's playing the angel companion, an angel guide really, and she came down to the ethereal, the plane of living we are in, and decided to
The flesh
journey
plane.
with that flesh
That's
plane.
what I call it. That's what we're on right now, Skylar, the flesh plane.
He's a really nice guy. He's got his grandfather's armor, which his grandfather was known as the
Keep going.
His grandfather was known as the Falcon, which was because, I mean, Dragoon as well. Like his whole country's thing is they have like the best dragoons in the kingdoms, and his grandfather was one of the best warriors, and his armor was locked up for a while. And Cade got it, so now people started to call him the Falcon, and he's like, okay, I'll be Cade the Falcon Feldrin. And then he's a prince, and he's a nice guy, he's a real stand-up guy.
You better hope you never die, because then you'll be Cade the Fallen Falcon Feldrin.
I think just the Fallen Feldrin sounds cooler.
Yeah, but you're also the Falcon, so you gotta be Cade the Fallen Falcon Feldrin.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you weren't a leader, then you'll be Cade the Fallen Feldrin What? Okay. The Fallen Feldrin Falcon Follower. Who fell in lava. Okay, I guess I got another character I did recently. So you know how we got the superhero DandD? Actually, I may be a little more general and not just talk about DandD. I've been developing my own superhero team. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but stuff.
How the hell did he spawn up here?
Oh, also, I've finally come up with a name for our superhero team. We're going to be called Always Everywhere.
I don't like it.
It's better than stealing obscure ones.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
Always Everywhere is a good name. We could even call ourselves the AE. IOU. And sometimes Y.
Yeah, IOU, and sometimes Y.
We are the vowels. The villain group is the consonants.
There's more of you than there are of us, but we're better.
The anti-heroes are called the punctuations.
We're more important.
It's like a mutant situation.
Fighting a creeper on a staircase is a very hard bout. Guess I need to place more torches around, because another frickin' creeper decided to spawn on my mountain somehow.
I mean, that happens, man.
I don't know how that happened, because there was a fuck ton of torches. Oh, in one of our last videos we learned what a fuck ton actually is.
Yeah, didn't we, like, Google it?
Yeah.
And didn't we also Google an ass load?
Yep.
And figured out that a fuck ton was more than an ass load?
Yeah, because a fuck ton is like an infinite amount of something. An ass load has several definitions.
What I really like, though, is when we searched it, we got a very precise number for an ass load. As if unbeknownst for us, it is actually a measurable term And someone found the actual number. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna go back down to the slime place, and I'm gonna get some slime. I'm gonna mine this slime. Oh, sorry. Mining the slime. Mining the slime.
You calling my snow slime? It's white. Ugh,
You want to finish that thought? You want to finish what you were saying there about white slime? What do you think white slime is, buddy?
What do you think white slime is, buddy?
I don't know what else it can be. Why'd you call me buddy like that?
Buddy?
You were just like, buddy. Fucking punk. Punk-ass piece of shit. Whoa, hello.
Buddy.
Skylar, you want to come to your gate?
Yeah, I know. I saw it. I didn't go down there for a reason.
There are witches, zombies, endermen, fucking husks. Wait, not husks. Strays. Witches. Creepers. A guy named Franklin. The works. And all I've got is some pickaxes.
Fine.
I mean, I'm gonna try to kill the witch. I want to kill the witch. You go for the creepers. That's your thing.
Fine. There's a tax, though.
What?
There's a tax on my land.
Ah! It made me slow.
Careful. Got it.
I'm charging in for the witch. Ow, you bitch! She poisoned me.
Me too. Watch out, there's a zombie.
Ah, she's continued to poison me. Ah, goddammit.
Careful.
Well,
Careful.
did I get away? I got away.
No. Holy crap.
Jesus.
I missed.
Flap, flap, flap. Ah!
Can't see.
Ah, Jesus. Creeper turned around. Where are my berries? I'll find them later.
Ah.
Die, you frickin' witch. God, it took me so long to kill her. Alright, now I'm gonna kill this enderman. Shaw. Run.
Really? Will you teleport me to you, please? Never mind.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
My shit's all there.
Here, I'll get there.
And there's fucking zombies and endermen and all kinds of shit over there.
Oh my.
For some reason.
Vroom.
Ah.
What's that one SpongeBob song he sings? If only I was in the air, flying free, without a care. I wish I could fly and see the world from a different eye. And I could fly.
No!
Oh, sorry.
I can't fly.
I wasn't thinking.
Here, let me spawn you in.
Hey, these ones are mine.
I don't know. There it goes.
Did you pick up a bunch of berries? Oh, there they are.
I had some too. There's my other wreck. Hey, at least they fucking died off.
Yeah, Sun came up. Creepers must have despawned.
Yeah, I must have. Fucking assholes. Well, I killed most of the creepers.
I just really don't want the most eventful thing that I did.
I just got poisoned by a witch. And then it decided to murder me.
Skylar, we need to do something. I really don't want the most eventful thing I did during this this video to be talking about my girlfriend's butt. I would really prefer it if we achieved. That's not an achievement. Your icicle looks like a gummy bear.
Gummy? I kind of see it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I like it a lot.
And
it's like directly in the middle of this.
Yeah.
And it's got a hat. A top hat.
It looks more like a horn.
It's a unibear.
A unibear?
Yeah. Here. He's got 2 torches now.
What shall we call him?
I wish he was white enough. I would say Ted, but that's too easy.
Yeah, it's way too easy. Bernard.
Bernard, nah, I don't like
Bernard the ice gummy bear. Doesn't it just roll off the tongue? Bernard the ice gummy bear was a jolly happy soul. He was made of ice and he wasn't nice. He would kick you in your hole.
Ew.
As soon as I said that, I literally imagined like a highlight reel of me doing streams and stuff, and that just popping in for a second. He was made of ice and he's not very nice. He will kick you in your hole.
What? I don't know. What should we call him?
Bernard, the ice gummy bear.
I don't like Bernard.
It's iconic. There's a song about it and everything. Kickity, kick, kick, kickity, kick, kick. Watch Bernard chase you. Kickity, kick, kick, kickity, kick, kick. No telling what he's gonna do. Just ignore the blood that's on his fingers and his hand. But remember, when you piss him off, he won't stop till he gets his man. Bernard the ice gummy bear will kill you till you're dead. So you better run, don't look at the sun, 'cause he'll shoot you in your head.
Why would you look at the sun?
Well, because that's where he... Well, you see, if he looks at the sun, he'll melt. Because he's a nice gummy bear.
Yeah.
So instead of look at the sun, it would sort of be like... So don't you run or avoid the sun. He'll melt. If he's in the sun, he'll melt.
I mean, he's in the sun right now. He's not melting.
Well, he's not doing anything right now. He's sort of stationary.
He has to do something before he can melt.
He has to do something before he can die.
Gosh, I thought you knew that.
Do you even ice, bruh? Do you even ice? That sounds like a drug.
Yeah.
Do you even ice? Do you crystal ice?
Ew.
Ah, I fell. What's your favorite gum?
Is back at your house. Favorite gum?
Yeah, what kind of gum do you like?
I like juicy fruit.
I think juicy fruit is boring.
I used to like, I used to really like, zebra stripes.
Uh-huh.
But I have to, like,
are those like the
packet.
weird ones?
Those are the ones that had the tattoos on the packets. Like the tongue tattoos on the packets.
Well, yeah, but they also just tasted weird. Like, one was like lemon lime.
Yeah, they had weird flavors, but they were good. But the flavor would go in like 5 minutes. You just gotta keep eating them.
Yeah, you just gotta... I remember those.
But they come in like huge packs, so it's fine.
Also, they were the best look. Like, they were the most decorative of all of the gum.
Yeah. I mean, they had like zebras doing sports and shit on them.
Yeah.
Which is pretty rad.
You know, I just crafted a shovel to help you, but then I realized under all the snow is stone. Luckily, I have my pickaxe.
Damn it. Hey, will you come pickaxe these old nether bricks right here? This one right here?
I threw you a pickaxe. Jesus, Skylar! I threw you a pickaxe.
Okay.
It's over there.
Don't mind any more of them.
Okay. I like Big Red.
Did you take my nether slabs? Big Red's pretty good.
No. I don't have any.
Okay. Good.
I mean, Big Red is the cinnamony one.
Yeah, I like it. Very cinnamon.
Oh, do you remember those one things? They're like at Goodwill and shit. You know the things, right? They're like these candies, which are just...
Not based on that description.
Okay, so...
Those things. Like they're like a Goodwill.
Look, they're candy. They're candy. They're in little like paper bags, and they have on them like their flavor. And one of the only ones I've ever really tried are cherry, watermelon, and the really good one, the one I really like, which is cinnamon. And my God, the cinnamon one is great.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You've never had the candy? Okay, they're like ovally shaped. They're kind of big. You sort of suck on them.
Know.
They're candies. They're at Goodwill.
Goodwill?
Yeah, they're at Goodwill. The fucking candies.
I don't remember what they are. I think I know, but I don't remember if it's exactly what you're talking about.
I swear to God, I've only seen them at the Goodwill in fucking Newcastle. I've never seen them at a goddamn Walmart. Oh, I dropped my shovel.
Hey, don't do that.
If you see them... Oh, I've also seen them at the Goodwill in Richmond. So they are commonly at Goodwill.
I have no idea.
There's no helping you. You're too far gone.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm not sure.
They're like these... It's gotta be on Goodwill. I mean Google. It's gotta be on Google.
Gotta be on Goodwill.
I just run to my nearest Goodwill. Hey, you got that candy?
I mean, you do live in Muncie. There's at least 2 of those stores there.
I mean, they don't have it at the one across the street from me, but they might have it at the one that's kind of close to BioLife. Let me... Okay. Goodwill. Cinnamon. Candy.
Goodwill candy. Yum. Goodwill brand candy.
God damn it, it's not popping up.
Donated candy. It's all poisoned.
I grew up on this goddamn candy. People in the comments defend me here. These are things. Cinnamon. Candy. God damn it. Paper bag.
Sounds so weird.
God fucking damn it, I feel insane, but I've had these things so many times.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm gonna fucking find it.
Paper bag?
Yeah, they're in like these papery bags. I found them! I fucking found them!
I guess just send me a picture.
I don't know if you heard my voice right there, but my god, I'm happy. Yeah, I sent you a picture.
Wow.
We're inside each other. Again. I guess the brand is called Clay's.
I don't know about those. I never had those.
Well, they're fucking good.
I
They also have like lemon lime
the,
ones. I regret never
I
trying.
like the tissue paper. I like the tissue paper. Like caramels. I think those are fucking delicious. Ones you can get in the caramel, like the tissue papers.
I've never been a really big caramel guy.
I love caramel.
Let me fix that actually. I hate caramel. I hate caramel. I hate caramel. I hate it all, sister.
Did you just assume my gender?
It's kind of like, don't give me that bullshit.
Did you just call it bullshit?
When you do it, yeah.
What if I came out as trans?
You're not.
What if I did? What if I were?
Then I would have been accurate in calling you sister.
What if I didn't? What if I was transgender and ended up being non-binary?
Well, then calling you anything would have been an issue, so I've been offending you your whole life. You bet. Surely you're used to it by now.
Do you have any torches on you?
No. For the record, I respect all genders, sexual preferences, and races. Except they're stupid, and they're ugly, and they smell like ass.
Yeah. Fuck white people.
Fuck white people.
I love picking people to death.
I may actually show Gwen just me talking about, like, rubbing my hands on someone's butt. Because, like, I did not word that right. Oh, also, did you see my new haircut?
Hey.
I got a haircut.
Ah.
I'm gonna send you a picture of that.
Would you wear a helmet that just looks like hair?
You mean a wig, you fucking idiot?
No, a helmet.
A helmet that looks like hair. So is it like an actual helmet, or?
Yeah. Like a war helmet. Like an actual war helmet, but it looks like hair.
I mean, what's the point in that? I mean, to protect your head?
Yourself?
I don't know. Am I in a war in this hypothetical?
Perhaps. It's up to you to decide.
Sure, if I'm in immediate danger, but I wouldn't just wear a helmet.
Well, why not?
Because why?
Because they're useful. The zombie just did a 360.
I know, I'm killing it.
No 360s here. 360 no-scopes are banned in this server.
This is a 180 zone.
Yeah. There's creeper.
This
And
chicken
a stray.
and this spider were having a conversation. Hey, what happens if a stray kills a creeper?
I don't know. Probably nothing.
Why did it
Whoa.
Whoa.
What is going on?
I don't know, but only one way to find out. I'm slow now.
That was weird.
If a creeper gets a status effect and blows up, it becomes everywhere?
That's awesome.
That's weird.
I like that though.
I'll test it. I see a creeper over there. And I see a bunch of strays.
Yeah, my area is littered with them. That's probably the mob I've seen the most of.
Maybe this wasn't a wise decision.
Ow. Damn it, you brought it right to me.
Yeah, well, I'm almost dead, so I'd prefer to shoot you briefly.
Well, I'm
Shoot the
almost dead,
goddamn creeper.
Oh, creeper by a fucking house.
You son of a bitch, shoot the creeper.
Beginning of my house. Trying to light up my area.
Now it's fighting a zombie. We're gonna burn up in the sun. Uh-oh.
Really? You're just putting craters in my area?
I didn't choose this. There was no point when I went, you know what I want to do? Explode.
Explode.
I'm feeling a little sickly.
Okay, cool.
Perhaps we should end the stream, Skylar. I think I'm gonna puke.
If you are going to puke, you should probably go stop the stream.
Well, now that I've said that, my stomach is calming down. But now that I've said that, it feels like I'm gonna puke again. Alright, we gotta do something funny. How are we gonna end the stream?
Go burn yourself up in the lava pillar. Just like stand on top of it. Oh. Oh. That works, I guess.
I just lost all my shit. I committed to that bit. Good night, everybody. I'm having trouble shutting it off. My controller is being dumb. There we go. Wow, 53 things. Oh, wait, shit. Nope, it's making me watch the stream now. What's going on? Uh-oh, we're still streaming. What do I do? Stop broadcasting? Yup. Yes, I would like to. Bye, everyone.